Hi everyone, it's Phoenix from Melbourne, Australia. I just completed both Melbourne and New Auckland, New Zealand tables. While I was here, I got a chance to crown, if you will, um, um, new chairs for both Melbourne, or excuse me, all of Australia and also all of New Zealand. Adele Selby and Mina Italiano in Melbourne for the Australia region, and then Carol Pito in Auckland, New Zealand, and all of New Zealand. So, super excited about that. The tribe is already growing at a pretty decent clip in the United States, but then also the sort of reach and just expertise that I've seen in these women in a very short amount of time really made it a no-brainer. I had to not only bring them on, but to really sort of hopefully empower them to continue growing the tribe and spreading the gospel of badassery, as I like to say, and also really helping us create what my original vision for tribe was, and that's to create a very sort of big, lovely community that is self-sustaining, and where executive assistants have a true resource to come and get anything they need, be that recommendations or information or a job or even work now that I'm going to be launching Tribe Virtuals. Again, the goal is to sort of circle wagons and create a place where we can sort of ward off all of these attacks on our on on our roles, and then also really tribe up in a way that I think will support us in a different way and allow us to sort of really not have to worry about all of the sort of noise out there and people mistreating us and undervaluing us and all this other stuff. We know how great we are, and we continue to morph in order to fit business as business changes and morphs. So I really want us to stop worrying about what people write about us. It's bullshit, and we know it. And my thing is, stop wasting your energy, stop wasting your all that good breath, and focus. And let's focus on what we do best, making ourselves better as a community, making ourselves individually better, and really spreading that word via the work as opposed to fighting attacks from people who've never even sat in the chair and who truly have no idea what the hell it is that we do. We'll show them. That's the way I look at it. So I'd much rather go that route. I'm super excited for the things that are going to be happening throughout Tribe, as you may have seen on all of the marketing that I've been doing lately. We're going to be releasing Tribe Virtuals, which is a a place where executives can come and find truly good virtual assistants, ones that are highly skilled, highly connected, the whole nine yards. Then that way they feel connected, meaning executives can really know that they have true, badasses at the helm, even if they can't afford to hire them on a permanent basis. I'm sure once they get a taste of our rituals, they'll want to hire them away because I just know, I already know. So anyway, that's something I'm looking forward to, and we'll probably be launching in the next few months. Um, trībU Online is about to be launched very shortly, and that is literally a just a resource to come and for executive assistants who have already done the circuit with regard to conferences and all of that, but they just need some online learning that they can, that's a little bit more, perhaps more affordable, that their companies are a little bit more inclined to reimburse. But then it's also good, actionable information. It's basically everything that I teach in all of the travel that I've done all of these years. This is like all that good, meaty stuff that will literally show you how to become a badass assistant if you aren't already. So that launches pretty soon. It's going to be taught by myself and mostly the very tippy top of executive assistants throughout the world who are sitting in the seat. In my opinion, that's the easiest way to be relevant, is actually be doing the job as opposed to me for instance. Like, I'm relevant to an extent because I've done it for 27 years, but I'm not sitting in the seat anymore. I'm on the other side of the coin. So my perspective is different. And what I can offer to the EA community is different. I'm offering, more of an entrepreneurial mindset and an entrepreneurial approach to the role, just because I'm now an entrepreneur and I'm coming at it from that direction. However, I still think the most relevant direction is from someone who's actually sitting in the seat, who knows what the latest challenges are, who knows the latest technologies, things that are the thing, as opposed to me. I'm only having to get it secondhand. And again, that's another reason why I want really, really amazing EAs teaching on the online platform, because again, they really know what's going on and they're living it, day to day. And I'm only hearing about it. Big difference. So, and let's see. I think that's about it for now. I'm also doing BounceBack. So if any of you are curious, BounceBack is really just it's a similar community to what I'm trying to build out with trīb, but it's a community for everybody. This isn't just for EAs. BounceBack is for everyone. I built it specifically for people who just need to bounce back, need to finally figure out their lives, what I call, from head to toe, meaning let's start with your physical well-being. Let's get you working out again. Let's find something that you can latch onto that you actually enjoy doing, and make it a month-long challenge, and do it for a month, see how it affects you, see if any changes in your body. If you like it, do it a second month and a third. I have Van Duke, who is a personal trainer to the stars. He actually is the personal fitness trainer for a couple of Academy Award-winning actresses, Tony Award-winning actresses, the whole 9 yards. He's pretty fantastic, and I'm actually going to be taking the challenges as well. So over the next year of challenges, I'm going to be the guinea pig and kind of show you the changes in my body that happen as we go month to month to month. And it's I call it a body transformation challenge. So he's literally going to be transforming all of our bodies, those of us that take the monthly challenges with him. I also have like a bunch of other experts who are going to be joining the platform, and really, like I said, overhauling us, making us over, and allowing us these sort of month-long challenges to really dig in to, improving our physical, mental health, and really get us on the pathway to really kind of regaining control of our lives and, being healthy from head to toe. There's nothing sexier than that. When you've got it all sort of figured out, I really don't think there's anything that would be better. So that's BounceBack. BounceBack is free right now to join. So, join up. There's already a few free challenges out there to kind of prime the pump and get you used to doing things for, a month long. And then once Van's physical fitness body transformation challenge series starts next month, February 1st, then those are actually paid challenges. So instead of, spending money on a gym that you never go to, save your money, cancel your gym membership. I think his challenges are like $50. Take the $50 challenge. And my thing is, you have it in perpetuity. Once it's live and once you have access forever. So, if you fall off the wagon, go back, start at square one, and then work your way back up. And we'll continue to have challenges every month so that you can, kind of pick up wherever you left off, or continue through with the rest of us. And we will celebrate like kings and queens at the end of that year of challenges, so that we can all sort of see the progress we've made. It's dope. Trust me when I tell you. If you guys just give it a shot, I promise you it will completely overhaul your body and your mind and your relationships and all of that. I've been at this for a minute. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So looking forward to that. And other than that, that's kind of it. I did want to bring up one thing. As I'm doing this tour with the Business of Being a Top Executive Assistant workshop, one of the things that keeps coming up, and one of the reasons why I actually started this particular tour, is when I spoke at both Microsoft and Amazon HQs this past year, the number one thing that I found that executive assistants are still not doing is actually creating a career plan. Now, I know that sounds crazy, and I know it sounds, super easy. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, I kind of have a plan. I kind of know what I want to do. Kind of does not cut it. I mean, as much as I love you guys, I have to start admonishing you and start, calling you onto the carpet. I mean, for instance, I was in Melbourne, for instance, last year. We had this big, lavish dinner, a great class, the whole 9 yards, and I challenged everyone to have a career plan. And I'm back 6 months later, and I asked the question, how many of you have your 5-year career plan? And I get one hand that goes up. So it's not just Melbourne. This is everywhere. This happened in Auckland. This happened in Boston. This happened in San Francisco. The whole 9 yards. So, I'm just gonna say it. If you're not serious, skip my classes. Just skip them, because I have a very grand plan, and I'm going out of my way, and I'm incorporating real badasses and passionate people who will get us all together. But it takes a village, and it also takes you guys executing on what you say you're going to do. So if you really, really want to be at the top of this game, if you really, really want to change the narrative about us, if you really, really want to be able to look someone in the face who's writing shitty stories in the Washington Post and the New York Times about us, then that means you actually have to walk the talk. And right now, you guys are not walking your talk. I won't say everyone, but I'm going to say in general, I'd say 85% of us are still kind of, oh, I love what you have to say, but I'm still not confident enough to actually execute on it, or I'm just lazy. Sorry, I'm going to say it. So here's the thing. I instead of, wagging my finger in your face and calling you on the carpet, what I think I'm going to do now is actually incorporate a career planning session into all of the classes that I do going forward. I still have like another 20 plus weeks of travel with these classes, workshops, and I hate calling them classes. And I think it would be most effective to carve out some time to actually put in a career planning session, which I'll probably do after lunch. Those of you that have taken the workshops, you should know. So we're going to incorporate some true career planning and really sort of think through at the table, getting you a nice solid career plan, a 5-year career plan, 3 to 5 year career plan, so that you actually have something to map to. Because even if you've been in the seat for 10, 15 years, you still need a career plan, because as you know, the role is changing, the scope of the role is changing, the expectations of the role are changing, and compensation levels are changing. So we're going to more than ever need to justify the amount of money that we're asking for these, to do this role. And as this role sort of loses its luster to AI, we're going to have to start being a little bit more strategic in the way that we approach the role, the roles that we take, the people that we choose to support, all of that. So, I think I need to break that down in no uncertain terms for you guys. And that's what I plan to do going forward. So if you've been on the fence about, oh, is this just another Phoenix Norman class? Or if you've taken my classes before, or workshops, or whatever you want to call them, and you've been inspired, but you're still kind of like sitting on the fence a little bit, or you just haven't really kind of taken that last step of action, then by all means take this course, because this one I'm gonna just break it all the way down. I didn't realize that was a thing, but I did ask a lot of questions of people, and they were like, I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to create a career plan. And I feel embarrassed to say that out loud and raise my hand up, but I just don't know, how to do it, or at least specifically how you would do it, Phoenix. So I'm like, oh, well, there you go. I mean, ask and you shall receive. So that's what I'm going to do. So by all means, beat a path to this table. If you're not exactly sure what you're doing over the next 5 years, and you haven't mapped that to a very specific set of goals for yourself, be that fiscal goals or professional development goals or whatever, or even just, maybe moving beyond the executive assistant role and into lower level management, or creating a business of your own. I've done them both. This is the table you want to be at for sure. And I will make sure that you leave with something very, very tangible, and it's very, very, actionable, that you can map to and refer to and use as a resource, so that you can, start giving yourself some milestones along the way, and key dates and all of the other stuff, in order to actually get to where you want to be in the next 3 to 5 years. And again, I'm pretty no BS, so I'm just going to lay it out there. You can take the information and do with it what you will, or you can completely ignore it like the other 85% of people that have so far, which really bums me out. But, I'm a bull in a china shop, so I'll keep coming at you until you get it. So that's it. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm so excited for 2020. My Chinese horoscope is off the freaking charts. I'm happy about that. And I know it looks like I'm staring off into space. I don't know where the hell to look on this damn camera. So anyway, I really, really look forward to, making some big impressions in 2020, both with the new New Zealand, and Australia tribes, and I'm actually going to be creating chapters in the U.S. as well. I'm still breaking those out. I have zero relevance in the middle of America, I'll be honest with you. So, I mean, it's basically probably going to be the West Coast tribe and the East Coast tribe, and then I'll work my way in as I make more trips to the interior. But or just maybe the U.S. tribe, and I might just continue to be the head of it. I don't know. We'll see. If anyone has any ideas, or you want to step forward and say, hey, I'm willing to give it a shot as the tribe chair, and you've taken my classes already, then by all means, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. As you know, I'm busy as hell. I've got I'm starting 4 freaking businesses / projects this year, so I could use all the help I can get. So that's it. I adore all of you. I'm super proud of everyone that have taken my classes and really started creating some inroads for themselves and some real change. I'm excited for all the people on BounceBack. Thank you for believing in me and trusting me, and I promise you I won't let you down. There's lots of fun things coming on BounceBack. It's organic. It's going to take a little while. I'm a slow boil guy, but I assure you, when I boil violently. So get in now, get your feet wet, start building some good habits, and then I'll hit you with that wow pow pow in just a little bit. Yes, that was me dancing on that video, by the way.
That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.
So those of you thinking I hired a body double or something, calm down. And I'll be dancing a lot more this year, by the way. And Anticon in October, Vegas, baby. You guys, I am serious. If you put that $1,000 away somewhere for a 2.5-day conference, that will freaking rock your whole world. I am building this thing out to be an anti-conference, essentially. I mean, we've got all kinds of stuff planned, and it culminates at the end in this humongous dance party, which I'm super excited about. And we're it's just different, like me. So I'm sure you're gonna want to be at this. Yeah. I'm changing the game on the conference thing. I'm like blowing that shit up. So you're gonna want to come to this one. I'm gonna leave it at that. So anyway, pre-registration opens on that one pretty soon. Keep an eye out. Of course, I'll put it on LinkedIn, and I'll let you guys know. But there's only 150 seats. That's all I want. You know me, I tend to keep things kind of small. So you get 150 seats. It's in Vegas. I'm in negotiations with 2 top hotels right now, so we'll see. I have one that I really want. It's a little pricey, and I don't want to raise my ticket prices to accommodate. I'd much rather you guys be able to afford it and actually show up. So we might just go super fancy on the party, and then we'll just keep it kind of chill on the rest of it. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, by all means, hit me in the DMs. I'm available. And we'll see you soon. I'm excited. It's a good year, you guys. So let's get to it.